gets me. Get together, team. Yo, little help over here.
Affirmative.
But it's the first time I've broken top 500, so I'm out here yelling. Bro, that's still really incredible. Use text station speed? What? Oh, that's pretty neat. Oh, shit. So I should probably only choose that based on whatever character I actually want to level up. Don't choose that, which is whoever... Alright, well, Gambit. Gambit might be one of our main guys, I guess. Everyone loves Gambit. 52 pickup. Oh, that's a cool move. Oh, yes. They allowed more combat with the staff in this one. R2 circle. Look at that. Look at those moves. That's sick. In the first one, you know, you could do the staff slam. You could, I don't know. Sometimes you would bring it out if you did a combo. Yeah. I think it's the same boat for me, man. They made some good improvements, and Gambit is definitely one of those improvements that they did in the first. I just don't like losing the playable characters. It's cool to get new playable characters, sure, but just add them. For a sequel, don't take away shit, you know? I don't know.
Look out for the Raging Cajun.
The Raging Cajun. There we go, there. That should keep the search population down for a few days. Oh. 2 homing beacons? But there's only 4? I could have sworn I thought if we found all 4, we get Iron Man, but that seems too quickly. So maybe there's alternate ways, or maybe there will be some more homing beams for that. Oh, 4 per section. And is each one a character? Is that how they do the unlockable characters in this one? You got to get all of the homing beacons? Oh, I see. 4 per, I see. Yikes. That makes sense. It is kind of a weird character to have in the mix. Not super weird, but make him difficult to get. I get it then. We might do the whole character unlock later. Maybe a little halfway through the game. Maybe we'll do the cheat code to unlock all the characters, and then so we'll still play with them. Because I doubt we'll find every beacon. Something over here. Oh, there's multiple things.
Affirmative.
Oh, Grumpy, you know, I didn't notice that comment. I'm reading it now, though. The guy that played Gambit in the Wolverine Origins and stuff. You know, I liked the style. I like the look. That would have been interesting. I remember there was so much talk of a Gambit movie, or like for God, what's his face? The Magic Mike guy with what you guys know who I'm talking about, the one that said that he wanted to play Gambit and stuff. I remember hearing so much that I thought that was going to happen. That one, Channing Tatum. Thank you. That one. Yeah, I remember he said, you know, he was on board. He even said that like he knew how to do a Cajun accent, and like he wanted to be him. And I thought I thought that was like in the works and stuff, but nothing ever came of that. So how do I output HDMI from the PS? Are you going compositor or splitting the signal? I'm splitting the signal so it takes away the protection. Is that what you're asking, Grumpy? How am I getting past the protection? I'm using a very specific HDMI splitter that removes the protection. I'll link it to you. Give me 1 second. Because not all of the splitters will remove the protection, and I wasted money on one prior to it because it was the same, like it was like the same brand and stuff, but it wasn't the exact same like model. You'll know what I mean in a second. I'll show you in a second. But it's very specific to get this exact one. And in fact, I wouldn't even get it on Amazon. I bought mine on Newegg because the one on Amazon, when I specifically said I wanted this, the picture and everything was this one. They sent me this one, and this is incorrect. You do not want this one. This one's bad. This will not. They will not replace it. Okay, I was gonna say the only negative thing is that like it keeps things at like the frame rate at like I think 30, but these old games I don't even think had a higher frame rate, so I don't know. So let me hold on. Oh right, and it's the HD 102. Because it would have been nice for someone to be like, hey, this is how you get past stuff. This is how you get past that issue. I mean, there is the HDS, but that's not specifically.
I'd have brought me a tent if I'd have known I was gonna be camping out like this.
Yep, this is it. This is it. The Ori HD 102, 1 to 2 ports, boo boo boo. Okay, here we go. This is a safe link you can click. It's for Newegg, and it would just bring you straight to the product. That's the one I have, and so I can say, hey, 100% guaranteed to work. I use my video capture device is Elgato HD 60S Plus, and I've seen online that it works with, you know, the HD 60S. Not even the S Plus, but just the S. I've seen YouTube people with that working, and I've seen other things. People say like, this one device it'll work with whatever. It strips it for all of them. It works perfectly. However, I know that some devices, like I have this like, I don't know. It's not a good one. It's not a good one. I got this capture card though, and it has this kind of like green tint that I despise. And so I didn't want to play on the PS3 and capture it off this anymore. We have in the past, because this ignored the protection. This I was able to just straight plug in. I didn't have to do it, but it doesn't have that good. It's not as good a quality as like the Elgato, right? So yeah, that's my 2 cents. Yeah, the HD 102 will strip the, I forget the initials they use for the protection. HDCP? Is that it? I don't know. It doesn't matter. But you know what I'm talking about. We're all on the same page, so yeah. That should do the trick. And I hope it helps. Because any streamer is gonna want, like, It's great. It's great. It's great to be able to stream with PlayStation 3. It's real shitty to. There's so many good games. There's so many good games. Awesome, Grumpy. And it's cheap too. That's the other thing, right? I'm always nervous with like, you know, I know there's workarounds to issues, but often, you know, you're spending a good chunk of change on a bunch of stuff. You can get that for under 20 bucks. Yeah, for that specific one, I did my research on YouTube quite a bit, and that was first that was first me finding out that I was able to bypass. I don't know. I remember seeing some videos saying how to stream off the while we're using the PlayStation 3. Like, wait, I'm able to? What are you talking about? And I just went from there. There's probably some other cheaper ones, and even yeah, there's other splitters out there that are also going to do the trick. It's just not knowing which ones will and which ones won't. You don't want to waste your money. That one will. And that first one I showed you won't. the UHDS 102 is bad, but the HD 102 is good. And I believe the HDS 102 also will work. I think. I was seeing some videos of people doing that, and that the HDS 102 might technically be a slight upgrade, but if you don't want to gamble, I would say HD 102 100% works. You couldn't have chosen a better area. The Cersei tunnels to be in. I was scouting in there a short time ago and found a doorway to the bugs had unearthed. That door wouldn't have happened to lead into Genosha, would it?
Yes, it would.
Yes.
But first, you need the security code from the downed Genosha aircraft to get through.
Okay, thanks, Angel.
Just doing my job. Sure. Get this joke before he gets me.
Yeah. When it comes to ordering stuff, though, normally I trust Amazon. Amazon, I mean, hadn't let me down until that, and that was a bummer. But my brother did suggest. I was pretty much going to give up on the idea because I was like, I'm not going to just. One, I doubt I'll be able to find it at a random like Walmart up the street. I don't know if I would find that specific brand, but I was like, I wasn't going to keep ordering from Amazon because I didn't know if they were going to send me the wrong one again. But Newegg's, he was like, oh, do a Newegg. They're computer guys. They know that stuff. They're not going to make little mistakes like that. And he was right. Xylot minions, so our master Xylot was correct. He knew that followers of Magneto would attempt to enter Genosha through these caves.
He is the one true leader of Genosha.
Totally.
And he
Totally.
will oppose the interloper, Magneto, and claim the throne of this island for his own.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the ass.
We are the minions of
I'm just so happy to not have to deal with the green tint. There was this green tint that I just I would be like so happy to play some of these old games, and I'd be having a good time playing them, and then I look over at like the screen and I would see this green in the background, and I would just be like, I don't want to play anymore. I don't even. It's like what you guys were seeing wasn't the quality of what the game's supposed to be, and it was just like, why am I playing this? So I'm happy to not have to deal with that anymore. That put a damper on like every retro game that we did. Not everyone. Not every retro game we play on PlayStation 3. Some shit, you know, we can just stream straight from PlayStation Plus or PlayStation 5, or I mean, we have an emulator, but that's only for when we play like Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, those games. Because learn while playing holding. Oh shit, I forgot what I was saying. That pop-up distracted me. We usually do that, and then Nope, I forgot what I was saying. This sticky stuff, I've stepped in so much of it. What an annoying little thing. The first X-Men Legends I don't think had any little sticky spots for us to walk in. Slows us down. It had fire, it had things that harm us.
Colleague Magneto is even more delusional than I thought. Don't you people realize you're following a madman?
Who are you?
My name is Zealot. I used to be on the ruling council of Genosha.
The Genesis X-Men games? How old were they? How old is that? What console was it for?
Opponent of Magneto. His lies were poisoning all mutant kind. Now that Apocalypse is here, things
I don't
will
think
be
so,
set
but
right.
I'd be curious.
A pity there's no discussing the matter rationally.
Oh, those ones? Oh yeah. Then how would I not have access? I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I did too well. Is that the arcade one? Is that not the arcade one? Because I know there's the arcade one. Yeah, I played that. I have access to that one. But if we're talking like one for Sega or Super Nintendo, which pretty much had the same catalog of games, it's not coming to mind. All of them. It starts in the danger room, really? God damn. That makes me interested. Let me see. Oh, when you said Genesis X-Men games, you meant the Sega Genesis games for... Yeah. Okay, well, first off, let's see what they freaking were. Yes, I did. Yeah, we have access to this. These are so hard. It's so hard, guys. It's just so freaking hard. Where you get to choose, like, you get to go... I don't think, if I'm being honest, I don't think I was ever actually able to beat even the first levels or two. What I ought to do is watch one of these videos that I'm looking at right now and see how they get through it and see if we can emulate. How fun would it be to actually get through one of those? It's those old Super Nintendo and Genesis games. Obviously very challenging back in the day. I got the fact that I was so psyched. This was months ago when I was able to get to the end of Beavis and Butthead. Beavis and Butthead is also very difficult. They're all very difficult games, and I was able to get to the very end, the War concert, and I didn't. I blew it. I messed up, but we still had a pretty solid victory. We still had a pretty good time on Beavis and Butthead. But yeah, Children of Atom is the arcade one. Yeah, I definitely played that, but I recognize these ones and. Again, very difficult. Oh, it was a Genesis Mega Drive, so no, we're not talking about Sega Genesis then? I've still played this one. Was it... Maybe on the emulator it was still... I've played that, though. It could have still been... I still could have accessed it. My brother put the emulator together, and it has a mixture of a bunch of shit. There's even a category that I don't even know what it is. It's not arcade games, it's not... Yeah, so I don't know. But... like I said, I've played that one. I definitely did not beat it. I definitely not gotten far at all. I'd like to though. I'd like to. Even when it comes to like Star Wars. Did you guys play the Star Wars? God, what's it called? The Star Wars game for Super Nintendo. Super Star Wars. It would have been Super Star Wars or whatnot. Even that, I remember playing that when I was younger, and it was so hard. But like I played it somewhat recently, and I've been able to get past a few levels and do a lot better than I originally did. But It's fun to try to do it, but dude, even when I go back to some of those older games, they're fun playthroughs. Just for a little bit, I usually get too stressed out by the end of it to actually finish it off. Remember beating it once as a kid, Adam? You mastermind. You mastermind. Shit ton of cheat codes though. Still, you did it, dude. You did it, and that's what matters. I will use cheat codes if we're playing old games. Absolutely. Oh, same console. Mega Drive was the European, Japanese. Oh, okay. See, now that's confusing. I was watching this. What is it, like an article or something? Sorry, not an article. I was watching this documentary on YouTube of. What was it? It was Super Mario. It was a Super Mario documentary thingy about kind of just like the creation of Super Mario World and how much like drama was kind of behind it all and whatnot. It wasn't like drama, but it was just an interesting story, right? And in it, they were talking about the Famicom. And they were talking about all these consoles that I don't think I'd ever heard of, or I was too young for, or whatnot. And then I find out that that the Japanese had a completely different name for the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo or whatnot. That over there, which I think was the Famicom or Famicom. So weird. And so yeah, that's confusing. That's gonna confuse me every time. Yeah.
Don't you see? It doesn't need saving. Once control of Genosha is handed over to me, all mutants will live in peace.
I think maybe I played a little bit of Super Return of the Jedi on the emulator, but I didn't actually like do much with it. But yeah, Super Star Wars, I'm able to, dude, it's the fucking Sandcrawler. Yeah, I know it's not that far into the game, but like I was able to get to the end of the Sandcrawler in one like playthrough. I know we can use like cheat codes to go jump to the levels, but like in just a straight playthrough, it's like 3 or 4 levels. I climb the Sandcrawler and I get into the Sandcrawler. Then we have to go back down to the bottom of the Sandcrawler, and that's where I think I died and I gave up last time we played.
My, you can be rather thick-headed.
Wasn't great.
Well,
it was like the traps. The traps tricked me. It got me at the end, and it was so frustrating. Because I was so close. I was literally at the very bottom. I know that I was so close to completing the level, and it was in my last life, and it was just a frustrating thing. That's what those games do. It's already bringing back some stress. I'm feeling those emotions. But yeah. When it comes to old X-Men games, I'm on board with that. That sounds fun. The emulator has so many games on it that like that's why I'm kind of like somewhat on the fence of like, is it on there? But I'm pretty sure it's on there. I'm pretty sure it's on there. It pretty much has any other game that someone brought up, like even the really obscure ones are on there. We played some really freaking weird games, and so if those are on there, I gotta believe that a dope-ass one like X-Men's on there. And so next time we play some Super Nintendo and Sega and stuff, I'm gonna put that on the list. That'll definitely be what we'll probably start the day with. Doesn't matter, we'll just do the top. Yeah. Oh. What do we still have left to do here? Destroy the Cersei Queens. We got one more cluster and one more queen. One more cluster and one more queen. That didn't look like that was somewhere to go, but it was. Uh-oh.
What is it with you people that you refuse to
growing up, I was never really great at like the platformers, right? I obviously I played them and I remember playing them. I don't think I ever remember beating any of them other than like Super Mario when it comes to platformers. Growing up though, my brother and I, we played a lot of beat 'em ups. Like Streets of Rage 2 was a game we played all the time. Growing up, Double Dragon, loved playing that with nuns. Oh, just recently, Nuns and I had Nuns on the channel. Nuns is my brother, older brother, and we both played through the newest Ninja Turtles game, Shredder's Revenge. That was fun. That was just like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and we played a lot of Turtles in Time growing up as well. So I played a lot of those beat 'em ups. That's what my childhood was mostly filled with. Teenage years, eventually somewhat into the childhood, preteen, teenage years filled with RPGs. Final Fantasy, once I got introduced to that at like, I don't know, I was like 8 or 9 or 10, I'm not sure. Maybe I was even younger than that. I don't know.
Now you've really gone and angered me. I guess it's just like they say, if you want to kill someone right, you have to kill them yourself.
What is Xylot? God, what did he say his name was? He looks just like Xavier.
Okay.
But not. Is that a hairdo? Is that hair? You know what? Maybe that's hair. Okay, less like it. It's just the front part of his face looks a lot like Xavier. Xylot. Yeah.
Close to me. Get this joker before he gets me.
Oh, that's right, guys. This one, look at what I'm doing right here. Just spamming the shit out of Gambit's staff attack. That's coming back to me. In X-Men Legends, using Wolverine / Chunks, very, very effective way to kill someone. At least in this one, I imagine it's still very effective, but as a secondary, using Gambit and just spamming his circle, you're just constantly you're just going to be draining that. As long as you don't get a knockback or anything, it is a very easy kill. We're probably going to do that a bunch with Gambit. This is probably just the beginning of it. Now that I've realized how effective that was, from here on out, you're probably going to see a lot of yeah. Oh man. Did we go too far? There's a whole nother mission that we didn't do.
Quickly, get out of here. Apocalypse mined the seawall with bombs. If he detonates them, the entire city will flood.
Blink can teleport this woman to the sanctuary.
You got it. Teleporting now.
There's Xavier. We decided to record that Apocalypse has placed bombs in the seawall of Genosha.
Return to the sanctuary and meet with me. We should discuss this in greater detail.
Word. Coolio. This doesn't actually... That goes to the... No, we gotta back up, right? We can't just leave the area before completing all the spots. Mutant Academy is also another older one, right? Ooh. Mutant Academy sounds familiar. PlayStation 1. Mutant Academy definitely sounds familiar. But did I play it? I don't know. I might just only be aware of it. Oh, man. What's the story for Mutant Academy? What's that like? Is it the classic X-Men vs. Brotherhood?
This one's more than I can handle.
Sure thing. Sure thing.
Yeah, we got all the queens.
This better Mardi Gras. Yeah.
Tight controls are on par with the Capcom fighting. Oh, they were like those ones. Yes, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. It's the yeah. It's the fighting one. When you said it's par with the Capcom Fighters one, Marvel vs. Capcom, I believe you're referencing. Yeah, but yeah, the Fighters one. I knew the Mutant Academy sounded familiar, but again, I don't know if I played it. I probably just looked it up online and seen some footage of it. I don't think I actually played it myself. Maybe though. Maybe because I mean, PlayStation 1, growing up, we had a lot of pirated games, right? My older brother, PlayStation 1, it wasn't hard to pirate games. Like I was talking about it the other day, Dreamcast was incredibly easy to pirate games. Shit. But obviously nowadays, I mean, I don't still have access. I'm pretty sure they're trash now. We don't still have the pirated games, let alone I don't think they would work, obviously, in this situation. So, yeah, I guess I don't know. We gotta stop the bombs. Gotta stop the bombs. The Mutant Academy one of the Unlockables are all videos from the X-Men movies or Shrek. Is it really? I mean, that's cool. That's cool. It's kind of like, I mean, that's what you unlock when you do. I mean, it's not the exact same thing as what you unlock with like Mortal Kombat and stuff, but yeah, you get through the fighting game and then you get a little cutscene, you get a little movie. It just so happens that you got the movies you got clips from the actual movies. That's funny. Gosh, no, it's Apocalypse scary.
Thank heavens you're here. I'm the pilot of this dirigible, and I've loaded it with escaped prisoners from Genosha. The only problem is I can't get it free from the moorings.
We'll blast them. Finish prepping the ship, we'll clear the moorings for you.
Thanks. One more thing. Once you're done here, there are many more prisoners still in their cells. Could you free them?
Yeah, I suppose. Good. I thought we were supposed to be stopping bombs here.
You got it. Affirmative.
Oh, do we have to break it? Never mind. I was about to just shoot it. I thought it was kind of one of those situations where, like, just lightning bolt it and they'll weld it or something. We have to actually destroy. Only the first X-Men movie was out at the time. Probably, you know, yeah, I can't imagine too many were released, because that's the crazy thing, is to compare the movies to, like, all right, the games that were out at the time that the movies came out, right? Like, in my head, it seems like the movies came out, I don't know, to me it would feel like it would be later than that, but no, the time frame totally matches up. So it's just weird. Kind of goes to show how long X-Men movies have been pretty consistently coming out for a while now. I feel like the only other, I shouldn't say genre, but the only other, like, series that's been that consistent, I mean, I guess Superman, but I feel like we only get a Superman every once in a while. But Batman, seeing how Batmans have been consistent throughout all these years as well, we always get a new Batman. Spider-Man too, right? Spider-Man's been consistent. We always got to get a new Spider-Man. I just hope that we all stay in agreement that we still need to get a new X-Men. We always keep the X-Men coming. Never stop with the X-Men. I'm okay if they stop at Spider-Man at this point. Take a little break. Then again, now we're going to be dealing with like Miles Morales and stuff, so we're going to be dealing with Spider-Man, but like a different Spider-Man. So I'm sure we'll still get plenty more Spider-Man movies.
You bet.
You know, I mean, I know you guys know the Marvel Universe is huge, and for fuck's sake, mix it up a little bit, you know?
Thank you. That does it. The ship is free to leave. We'll be taking off as soon as I get the engines warmed up. Good luck to you.
Good luck. Yeah, oh yeah, the first X-Men was such a surprise, yeah. I was giddy, very giddy. For all of the X-Men movies throughout the years, I've always been very giddy in the moment. Now, as I say to here, I'm so grumpy with how a lot of them turned out. Now after the fact, with hindsight, right? But still, yeah. So the second film of the new trilogy. When you say new trilogy, like you think are we done with what's his face as Spider-Man? Little god damn it, I'm so bad with little Uncharted boy. Is he done with being Spider-Man now? There's been hints with, oh my god, all right, so you know, Grumpy, that's funny, is are there hints and stuff like that in the Loki TV series? Is that what you're referring to? Hints of Kang from the Loki TV series? Because I need to rewatch some of those series. Tom Holland, yeah, that's his name. Tom Holland, is that the kid's name? Spider-Man, Tom Holland? Yeah. Is he still gonna be? They're going to do another trilogy of Tom. Oh, another trilogy of it. So that's what confused me. When you said the second film of the new trilogy, I was thinking, like, that's crazy. He's going to stick around for probably, what, he's already got, if we're not including the Avengers movies, he already has 3, right? But he's been Spider-Man 5 times? 6 times. Both Infinity Wars and Civil War. Or both Thanos, Infinity War, you know, whatever. That's crazy. And then he's probably gonna, like you said, maybe they won't bring Miles in until the second one. And so I feel like, is him and Miles gonna be together in one of them, and then maybe Miles will have his own after the fact? Or I gotta believe Tom Holland's probably gonna play Spider-Man for like 5, or I mean like 7, or if it's already been 3, 4, 5, 6 films. Plus, definitely a new one for sure. And then, if he's going to be in all 3, Jesus Christ, that's just so many. That's just so many. That's so many. Like, that's surprising. I guess he's our Spider-Man. I don't know. Maybe he's at the end of all of this. Maybe it'll get locked in that, like, you know, Tobey Maguire, who? Andrew Garfield, who? There's only one Spider-Man. Kind of how I feel with Patrick Stewart as Xavier. That's crazy. The kid's good. I like him. I mean, the movies are fun. I really do like him. I'm just like, when I say like I'm okay with, I don't need more Spider-Man, it's just because I don't know. I'm not against the character. Obviously, I'm a fan of all characters, but that one just never really. I was never really gung ho over Spidey. I always liked the character though. Don't get me wrong. You know, just some superheroes, some characters, you know, hit us in different ways. But, you know. Maybe, you know what it was? Is that I'm not really a city folk person, and maybe because Spidey is so much, everything is in the city, right? Like all of his stories, it's all these skyscrapers and stuff, and maybe I just didn't relate in that sense. X-Men were like, well, I mean, the mansion has got a lot of trees and there's a lot of green. It kind of makes me feel like it's a little bit more rural. I know that X-Men have been placed in San Francisco, but San Francisco is not the first spot that they were, right? Where was the spot of the first mansion? Right? I'm sorry, guys, that I take so long to respond to your guys' stuff sometimes. I just get lost in my own thoughts. Suburban King's very much about conquest in different dimensions. Oh, cool. See, that works into the whole dimension thing. I don't know much on Kang. I know of his existence, you know, but I don't know any stories of him. Oh, do you seen? We got Bishop right here. Chill. And this is a fun part that Bishop was a little kid in one of the missions in X-Men Legends 1, and we go and we talk to the little kid, save him from some Sentinels, and he says, "I'm gonna grow up to be an X-Man," and we're like, "Okay, kid." And then in X-Men Legends 2, that kid, well, he kind of grew up pretty fast, because I don't think Rogue is like, I guess maybe this is 10 years later. I'm not sure. It couldn't be that much. The kid had to have grown up much faster. In X-Men Legends 1, Bishop was like 8 years old. 10 at max. This dude's pushing 30 or 40. this motherfucker's old. How much time has passed? That's funny. Yeah. So, that's kind of funny. I like the actor impersonator. He played 30 personalities in that horror movie. Oh, the James McAvoy for yeah. Again, James McAvoy, excellent actor. In that Split movie, what a movie. That was something. That was weird. That was a great performance. But yeah, for me, when it comes to Charles Xavier, Patrick Stewart all the way. Yeah, Bishop's cool. I was really happy to see that he was actually a playable character in this one. Because yeah, Bishop in the cartoon, yeah, for sure.
No.
I don't think there's anything over there. Let's go this way. Yeah, Split was something. But you know what's something though is that I mean, I learned this a while ago. I just haven't got around to it. But like, I heard that like Split, you know, you guys know like Unbreakable, the Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson movie, and Split are like connected, and then they did the third movie that was like them as a superhero team of sorts. I never saw the third movie. I also don't think I actually ever saw Unbreakable. So I feel like I need to watch Unbreakable, and then maybe I check out that third one. Hey, Splob.
Hey, what's an X-Man doing
Yeah.
here?
Glass, that's what it is. Yeah, Adam Glass. And that's in reference to Mr. Glass, which is that Samuel L. Jackson's character? See, I haven't caught it all.
A break for it when this bomb went off. I knew there wasn't enough time to run, so I decided I'd better hold this wall together. What are you laughing
Split
about?
was such a weird thing, and Adam, if you're a fan of McAvoy, Split was a real cool. It was a great performance. It's just such a weird movie. It's nuts. It's creepy. It's pretty good, and it's great though. It's great. It's probably a good leeway into. I don't know if I should say it's good leeway, because it seems like the trilogy, the third movie, it just seems so strange to have like a character like McAvoy's Split character to work with others. He is clearly unstable. How could they even trust? I don't know. It's nuts. But that's the thing, is like he has that superpower. That's right. It's coming back to me. Never mind. He's got like that's the fact that like he is what he believes he is. Like his split personalities aren't just in his head. they are personalities, and like if one of the personalities is like incredibly strong or something, and he is incredibly, it's like it's bonkers and creepy or some shit. I can't remember. Yeah. What about The Boys? Oh my god, yes I have Grumpy. Tomorrow, new episode, right? I've been watching Boys, and the last episode we left off on, I am very nervous. You know, I'm mostly nervous now for Starlight, but actually for everyone. Shit has hit the fan, and oh my god, dude, yeah, Boys look good. Boys is good. Boys is real good. The Boys. Where? Shit, I was supposed to do it up there. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, Chill Mode. Is there only 2 more episodes until season 3 is done? Is that really it? Just 2 more episodes of the season? For all of the Boys comic. Oh, that's really cool, Adam. Is the Boys comic, is the show true to that? Not checked out the TV show. Well, shit. That's interesting. The show, I mean, I never read the comics, so I wouldn't have a reference, but the show itself is one hell of an experience. It is something else.
Affirmative.
Oh, what's going on?
You got it.
Okay.
Do I need someone super strong for this? What the hell's happening here?
Sure.
Someone's telling me I need someone that has strength. Or maybe we have to do something over here. What's this? Oh, it's probably these are the spare parts, and then the computer might move it. I don't know. We'll see.
Nope.
TV show's not as graphic. It makes sense. Makes sense that the TV show wouldn't be as graphic as like a comic book. Same with like Walking Dead, right? Walking Dead series, not nearly as like graphic as the comic series, but still pretty violent show, right? The Boys, not as graphic, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to see a whole lot of dick and some really weird situations. Also, a lot of blood and a lot of, I guess not a whole lot of blood. I mean, there's some pretty gruesome. I don't feel like if someone dies in The Boys or in in The Boys show, it seems it's pretty brutal. Everyone that dies in the show, it seems like it's just pretty brutal. It's a fucked up show. It's a fucked up world. It's so bad. On adding Daryl. Chilma, that's a funny point. Yeah, I know, because Daryl's not in the comics or whatnot, but Daryl was such a cool character that everyone just absolutely loved. And hey, you got to give it to Norman Reedus. Norman Reedus is just he's just a cool cat. He's just a cool cat. So it's so good. Oh man, yeah, dude, there really is no show like The Boys. You got that right. That was so weird. It's something else, but it's really fun. It's great.
That's better. Who'd have thunk an X-Men would be helping me?
Oh yeah, it's a strange time for all of us.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to work
that's fun.
together again. 'Cause
Game of Thrones only kind of like oh, see, yeah, that's something. I imagine that Game of Thrones is the books. The reading is better. I believe that. I understand that, especially with the way that the series ended. Did the books ever come out? Do they have a different ending than the way that the series ended? Did he ever actually end the Game of Thrones books? Are they still in the works technically? Oh, Doom Patrol. That's actually a good point, because Doom Patrol, if we're going to talk about if there's any show that's kind of like The Boys, Doom Patrol, it's weird. You can get some weird stuff in Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol is a hoot. Doom Patrol is fun. I actually really like it. And okay, if we're talking about Doom Patrol, because I know I've mentioned this back when I was watching the seasons and stuff, but guys, Doom Patrol, if you never heard of it, you never had any interest in watching it, but you grew up, I don't know, in the 90s, 2000s or whatever, Brendan Fraser in Doom Patrol is one of the greatest things to happen in like modern time. Brendan Fraser went away from acting, and he was in so much stuff, but him, oh my god, when I saw that was him in the show, and just he's Crazy Jane's a great character and a very fun part of the show, but Brendan Fraser, his role, it makes Doom Patrol. It's so good. Dude, it's so good, and he does such a great job. I don't know, it's so I'm rooting for that guy. And I thought the show is so great. The following seasons maybe didn't hold up as much as like the first season. I would say was better than the second, but yeah. He got this, yeah, for sure. And you know what? My brother heard that, or my brother watched some. He told me that he watched some documentary thing or read something or whatever that Brendan Fraser like actually went away from acting because of sexual abuse and stuff.
You X-Men ain't much use in a fight.
Like directors, you know, forcing them, hey, if you want the role, this stupid shit like that or whatnot. That's what I remember him telling me. And I know that he's been gone for so long, so seeing him back was just really great. Really great.
So what's the plan?
We'll have to blink teleport you to the sanctuary, then Professor Xavier can explain the situation to you.
Xavier? I don't like talking to that guy.
I did, Grumpy, I did, but I kind of, if I'm being honest, like, does it get better? Does it pick up? Maybe, you know, if I'm being absolutely honest, I put it on the background, and I didn't actually sit down and watch. I had it as a background, and it felt too much conversation. It just seemed like it was like this is probably not accurate at all, but in my quick experience, it was like Batman meets Downtown Abbey. And so it's like but like the initial, like, to have Alfred's story for when he was young, what a cool idea. Like, that sounds great. Like, so maybe I should give it another chance. Gets weirder, if anything. Really? Oh, well, weird does attract me. I am interested in weird. We're talking weird. I have to rewatch Legion. I think they had an extra season. It had a third season I never even saw. So I want to rewatch Legion. I only watched the first season of it. That's funny. Watch how Snorlax about it.
Well done. Apocalypse has apparently turned it into a makeshift prison.
English Civil War in Season 2.
If you do continue on, try to free as many Genosians from their prisoners as you can.
Well, if
Hey,
it isn't
Lady
a
Deathstrike.
friend of Wolverine, this is indeed a pleasure.
Gross. Why should make me uncomfortable, lady?
Oh, yes. He and I are old acquaintances. I have tried to kill him several times over the years.
Why doesn't that surprise me? Wolverine always did have such a way with women.
Indeed. And since he is not here, I am afraid I must vent my wrath upon you. But please, do not take it personally. I have been hired to kill you.
Who hired you? The people who took over Genosha?
Correct. But we are wasting precious time. Are you ready?
Hey, you got claws.
Yes, I do. And just like your friend Wolverine, I also have adamantium covering my bones. But enough talk. Let us battle.
Grumpy, you're saying you didn't see the third season of Titans? So I mean, first season, sure, good. Second season, maybe not as entertaining. Third season, man, the Red Hood, the season, I'm pretty sure it's the third season. I don't know if it's the second one. The season with the Red Hood, it's just it was something else. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. I like the actors. It got I don't want to spoil stuff in case you do end up watching it. But yo, there was a part in the 3rd season that, like, I'm an emotional guy, right? And if a story is told, I can get really into it. And honestly, there was a part in the 3rd season that made me cry harder. And it's not saying that anyone else would have that same experience. My issue is that the song that is being sung at the time is a kind of an emotional thing, and it's very emotional for him in the lyrics, everything. It was just such an emotional moment. It was so fucking sad. I'd say absolutely worth watching, but if you kind of fell out on the other seasons, you're not digging as much, you might not find it to be as entertaining. I don't know. I don't know. It caught me though. It had me. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I say that, and then was that 2nd season? That might have been 2nd season. Was that? I don't know. I don't know if that was, because I say all this, but I don't even know if I actually caught the final episodes of the series.
Get together, team.
I probably did. The part that comes to mind though is the very sad part, and that in itself, the build and everything. I don't know. It was great. I don't know. It was great. Oh shit.
Get together, team.
Alright, I'm talking to him. Let's see, pick a cool ass voice. He just short some you. I don't know, Grumpy. I mean, yeah, because I think what was yeah, it's good. I mean, I feel like it's pretty good. It's probably worth the finish. It's worth the finish if you watch through the first couple seasons. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Yeah, it is 3rd season. Because, like, 3rd season's, like, a little bit later after the first couple, and then, like, some people are kind of doing different stuff. Like, people's lives have changed since the last time everyone was together. It's a good... That's kind of an interesting concept on itself. Like, what is everyone up to now? And then it's, like, everyone kind of getting back into the mix of it all because of new troubles. Oh, I got burnt out with Arrowverse, bro. Yes, too much. Too much. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed Flash. I enjoyed Green Arrow. I watched Legends of Wait, what is it? It's not the Legends show. Let's just say Legends show. I even watched a couple seasons of Supergirl. It's just too much. It's just too much content. It's too much content. The Supergirl stuff was a little bit too girly for me. Too romantic, I should say. And I don't know, with the Arrowverse, it's just so many new characters every season. They're bringing in new people, and I feel like if you jump into it and you maybe didn't watch it for a little bit, you might get a little confused at what the hell is even going on. And then you have like the Flash that I don't know. I kind of feel like nothing ever changes with the Flash, even though a lot of stuff does happen, right? But it just seems like anytime you tune into it, everyone's just kind of hanging out in that fucking lab. Yeah. Legends Tomorrow. That's right. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed Legends. I know that one didn't do good, right? Oh my god, Constantine. Can you believe his show didn't work out? That guy, that's what makes Legends great. That's what makes Legends so good, is because they kept bringing back the guy that did Constantine. And that guy, what a Constantine. Am I right, Grumpy? Come on, you guys gotta agree with me there. Like, is he not perfect? Yeah, like, I know Constantine through, like, you know, some games and other stuff like that, dude. Like, that guy was just amazing, and it's just a bummer the show didn't work out. But yeah, I did watch for that. Superb. Thank you. Good answer to that. He's great. Yeah, Constantine's freaking dope. Did you guys watch Smallville growing up? I didn't watch Smallville growing up. I watched maybe the final couple seasons of it and stuff, because at a certain point I had a friend that watched it a bunch. But Yeah, that's kind of funny. Oh, was that not the right way? That wasn't the right way. We're going backwards now. Yeah, so much better than Keanu. No offense, Keanu. I love Keanu. Keanu is a saint. He is a wonderful man and is a master of many roles. But he was not meant to play Constantine. You watched Smallville? Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. Some of those shows, the way the... Oh, God. Okay. Okay, Grumpy. You've seen... You watched Smallville. So, which one gave us a better Superboy? Smallville? Or Titans? Unless, is Superboy in the show yet from where you left off? I don't know. If he's not in the show, sorry for the spoiler. But I feel like Titans is a much better... Dude, the guy they got for Superboy was, in my opinion, dude, was so dweeby. And, oh, man. I did not. I watched the first 2 or 3 seasons of Smallville, yeah. Started doing too much and lost me. Lana as a witch, not, you know, we're certain. Constantine wasn't the devil, like the same actors from John Wick. Chill, no. Constantine, yes. Constantine, the movie, was Keanu. Yes, that's the same person as John Wick, but it was definitely not... we're talking about the Constantine, the show. There was a TV series, Constantine, that I think the WB maybe did, or I don't know who did it, but the WB seems to be involved with other shows, so I'm going to say WB. And the show got canceled, it didn't work out, right? But there's a secondary show, which is a kind of a funny show. It's kind of like, this is the show that's dead superheroes or forgotten superheroes or villains go to kind of die, which is kind of sad to say, but you know, it kind of has like the C class, the B class, whatever, but it's still a good show. It's still a good show because they all work together and it's great. And they bring Constantine on that show here and there, and because they do that, it's a fantastic show. I'm going to save again because I'm lost and I'm confused and I don't want to screw anything up. Yeah. Oh, it was NBC, was that? Oh, okay. It didn't pull good ratings from network TV, but it would have been a monster hit for cable TV. Tell me about it. Right. Yeah. And, like, realistically, you know what they need to do? Because like HBO's got a good thing going with DC comics and stuff, and all the DC movies you can find on HBO. And HBO Max, they're doing like HBO Max originals and with DC content and stuff. And why, the guy's still young enough, why not just try again? HBO Max, why not just try again? Grab Constantine, just do a new show, just have the same guy. I guess that would be kind of weird, but I don't know, why not? Justice League, what's the D stand for? Is it divided? Dark. Was that so that that was the movie then, right? That was the animated movie. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I watched it. I gotta say I watch all those movies. It's just that I have a horrible memory and I forget what. I forget which ones are which. But yeah, I have seen that one. Too big. Yeah, dude. HBO's got some good stuff though. I do like HBO Max. Son of a bees. And this door's locked. Oh, it's not. Oh. I thought the door was locked.
Y'all don't be wandering off. Okay.
Why is it that I see a doorway or I see we can... Oh, it's up there. We walked past it.
Got it.
I thought I was gonna have to bust through a wall here.
About time you people got here. Apocalypse is ruining Genosha. You have to stop him. Name's Caleb Band. I'm the director of this hydroponics department.
Why aren't you in prison like everyone else from Genosha? Because he's a traitor.
Otherwise, they'll let everyone starve in their cells.
Things are going to return to normal here real quick. We're out here to free Genosha.
Here, let me open this door for you. It'll get you into the next area.
Thanks, Blink. Could you teleport Mr. Band to the safety of the sanctuary?
You got it. Mr. Band, get ready, 'cause here you go.
Oh, Blink, you're so helpful. What a wonderful lady. Hey, we got another homing device that I'm sure it's just one of a few that we'll find. We're really not going to find them all. I am certain of it. Nope.
Oh, he gets me.
We already have full inventory? Son of a bees.
You lose, tough. Get this joke before he gets me.
You bet.
I'm needing some help. Get this joke before he gets me. No can do. This one's more than I can handle.
We've got to stop him. All right, time for
Get this joke before he gets me.
Oh, he gets me. Oh, wrong way. Oh, well, that's a big one.
Little help over here. Keep close to me.
Tomorrow when we play this, we'll probably rock some Brotherhood.
Get this joke before he gets me. Okay.
It would be kind of silly to play through this whole game as only the X-Men, not choosing to play anyone other than the X-Men. Yeah, we'll get a Brotherhood squad together. That could actually be pretty cool. What freaking, I don't know what, Sabretooth, Magneto, Juggernaut, Toad. Maybe throw Mystique in there and replace someone else. I don't know. I don't know if Mystique's playable in this. I think she is. I just don't know if I saw her. Hey, Grumpy, thanks for the hang, man. Have a good evening. Catch you next time. Catch you next time.
Keep close.
What are they talking about? What are they talking about?
Get together, team. Yeah.
How do I open these?
Where are you going?
I don't know.
Y'all don't be wandering off. You betcha.
Oh, no, that looks like just a wall or nothing. So there's clearly an off switch, but our map isn't showing us where that is.
Okay.
Let's go above. This might be... Oh, no. That's the same... Wait, maybe we break them out from behind? Maybe we can bust the walls up from behind them. Or not?
Keep close to me. You betcha.
Oof. So we have to find this stuff. It's not marked. It's somewhere around here though, right? Biker mine from Mars? What are you talking about? Oh. Up here, this. How would this not be it? Oh, do we just destroy it?
Get this joke before he gets me.
Oh my god, that's how we get through.
Yo, little help over here.
Fuck yes. Typo singing. Oh, here we go. And I'm pretty sure the console we just busted is what opened up those two, whatever you call it. Oh, thank you.
I was trapped in there for days. Not really, but he's been running a lot of tests on us. Kind of. Apocalypse has been testing us for harmonic DNA. I don't know, but Apocalypse was furious that he wasn't finding any.
Thanks for the information about Blink teleport you to safety. Hey, chill, what are you smoking right now? That sounded like a bad thing. What are you smoking? That's all I'm asking. Are you smoking a, like, what's your strand? The other day, Melty just made my mind a little hash. Nice. He blew my freaking mind with a little detail. So he I don't know. All right, so I'm smoking some Dirty Girl right now, and it's a common strain that I don't go to the store and say, hey, I want this, I want that. It's really just whatever they fucking have. Just give me whatever they got. I buy a cheap weed anyways. So I got what I'm smoking right now is a Dirty Girl, and Melty was like, oh, so what are you smoking, Dozer? I said, I'm smoking Dirty Girl. He said, okay, he looked it up, and he asked if I ever had Cinderella 99, and I said no. And then he said if I ever had, God damn it, what was the other one? It's so important to this. Nope, and now I've already fucked it up, man. What I can figure this out though. I know the names are so silly. The names are so silly, but I have a point here. Fred's decent mood. Dirty Girl strain. Dominant. Oh, Trainwreck. That's it. So Cinderella 99, and then he said, have I ever smoked Trainwreck? And I said, yes, I have smoked a Trainwreck strain before. I remember that.
I promise you.
Dirty Girl? Yeah, this is the second one, Amber. Dirty Girl is a hybrid strain of Cinderella 99, and Trainwreck. In the strain is called Dirty Girl. And when he said that, he explained it all, I said, wait, but that makes sense. Because if Cinderella 99, if Cinderella, you know, was a train wreck, she'd be a dirty girl. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. It's just so stupid. So White Widow. Oh yeah, White Widow. Yeah, I don't know, that just blew my mind. So when you said you were high earlier, I was like, you know what, I've smoked weed for quite some time, and I don't think and I've always thought it was so silly with all of the different names of the strains. I never really thought, I never gave the people credit to come up with something that actually made sense, right? That a hybrid of two things, like, put those two names together, and if you put those two names together, what does it create, you know? Cinderella and Trainwreck, and those two things together fused would create a Dirty Girl. It's freaking weird. How is that corny, Amber? What are you talking about? Corny is to say something is stupid. How is that stupid? It's brilliant. It's like to come up with a name for this weed, and it's a combination of two different things, but it's not like you want to call it Cinderella Trainwreck. Like that's not even putting in any effort. But instead, the actual name itself is a result of the other two names. That it just blew my mind. It's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, that's true. California, obviously, yeah, they got a lot. I know, and nowadays you hear of so many stupid names. I got there was Atomic Gandalf, I think is what it was, or maybe Nuclear Gandalf. I'm not sure what it was. It sounded pretty dope. I'm sure if you smoke it, you'll be Yelling at people all day long. You shall not pass. There was also a strain, I think, or something that was, it had the word Yoda involved, and I said, yeah, that's cool. I love Star Wars, but I didn't smoke it. I didn't get it. And then you got common strains that, you know, that have been around forever. OG Kush, Pineapple Express, Blueberry. Oh, I love myself some Blueberry. If if people are like, hey, why is it called Blueberry? Have you ever smelled it? Smelt it? Well, there you go. Ever smoked it? Yeah, it doesn't. It's not gonna taste just like blueberries, but blueberry weed has a different. It's different. It's different. I like it though. Yeah, there you go. Blueberry yum yum. There you go. There you go. That's true. That's the song, right? Yeah, that's funny. Blueberry yum. Let's now more hash, more beer. Nice. I dig it. Where your minds are at, Amber. You know, hey, it's okay. It's just, Melty was explaining something to me that, like, I never realized this whole time. Like, I've always just heard these silly names, but to think that there was a method to the madness, it blew my mind. Actual method. Yeah, Luda. Oh, that's funny. That's classic Ludacris too. That's some old Luda. Oh, I'm trying. I'm doing my damnedest. I'm doing my damnedest. We still got to get 4 more prisoners. This is kind of a long one. The way this one goes, though, guys, it feels like... Has this been 2 different levels that we played through today? Because I know we started out outside, and then we went through a bunch of, like, we were killing the bugs, and now we're a part of this facility. And now we're near the end of this facility, I believe. But, like, the game flows very, very, smoothly. It's got a smooth flow to it. X-Men Legends 1, you complete a level, you go back to the X-Mansion, you talk to a bunch of people, then you decide to go to the next level. This one, it's just like, yo, you're needed here, you're needed there. Let's ride. Absolutely, Cho. I would be optic blasting everything.
Apocalypse is becoming quite adamant that I find at least
Everything.
one successful test.
That's who I normally play as. Cyclops is the man, dude. Cyclops is the man.
Lack of success, I don't hold much hope, which is a pity, since Apocalypse doesn't
If I could only choose one X-Men, like let's say all the X-Men are lined up and you're going to you needed to pick teams for dodgeball or kickball or anything, my first pick would be Cyclops for sure, every time. Probably not every time. If we're talking about dodgeball, I'd probably choose Nightcrawler. But I just meant more so in just the fact his skills, dedication, leadership, he's a good man. And the fact he's also a sensitive guy. He's got a good heart. His love for Jean, their connection, it's kind of beautiful, you know.
I hope that hurt.
Yeah, Nightcrawler's cool, but yeah, Cyclops is the guy. He's the main.
Thank you so much.
Gonna start testing on us soon. They hadn't already. Well, lucky you, lady. You're one of the few that didn't get tested on. Yeah, this facility is really fucking big. We're playing on normal difficulty. This is a good thing. X-Men Legends 1 does not give you a difficulty choice. There is only one way to play the game, and that is, I wouldn't say hard, but it wasn't easy. It wasn't an easy game. You kind of had to take some moments to, I wouldn't say you had to level up, but I don't know. At the end of the game, we barely beat the last boss. Granted, I basically Leroy Jenkins to everything, and just kind of played absolutely zero defense. So, you know, it is what it is.
I must admit to a certain surprise at the test results so far.
Amber, take that back. Take that back. Amber, you take that back. You take that back. Talking to the Generation Prisoner. I'm getting out of here. It creates an interesting love triangle, sure, but even Wolverine respects it. Wolverine respects it. I mean, in the comics and other stuff he does. The movies, they try to make it to where it was like this, so jealous all the time. I don't know. It works. It works for him. Wolverine has his own ladies and stuff, so it's not a big deal. The fact that Scott and Jean have a psychic connection at all times due to their just all the time they've been together and grown up. I shouldn't say grown up together, but I mean, they've been in the X. They've been with Professor for a while. Dude, they got something really special. And then Wolverine just kind of shows up and he's told a dick. Oh, wait, man. Yeah. I like Beast, too. Yeah. I do like Beast. Hank McCoy. He's good. Yeah. I don't know why they didn't make Hank older in the newer movies. If they were gonna choose anyone that was a little bit older, I feel like they could have did it with Beast. But then again, all the other kids were young too. With this newest set of X-Men movies, too young, too young.
Hey, what are you doing here, Gambit? You're an
Hey,
X-Man.
hey, this must be where we unlock him.
Well, you know me, Pyro.
There's no way we have Pyro as a playable character. I feel like it would be a little bit unfair and OP to just be spurting flames everywhere.
Yeah, right. Say, I don't suppose you could help a fella mutant out, eh? I'm really in a lot of pain here. Ooh, that do indeed look like it hurt. But I gotta ask you, friend, how come you wind up in this predicament, huh?
I want to say in this one, depending on who's in your party, like certain characters get voice roles. Because earlier, Bobby was in our party, Iceman, right? And he got a voice role against God, what the fuck is his name? Grizzly. And now Gambit is getting it with Pyro, and Gambit's in our party. And I'm wondering if we switch up the party and bring in different people, do we get different conversations? Oh, so Pyro isn't playable. I had a feeling. Damn. Yeah, that would have been pretty cool.
Who this boss man you talking about? Apocalypse, huh? Nah, Apocalypse took off a couple of hours ago, but he left one of his horsemen in charge.
Oh no!
A bloke named Abyss, and believe you me, Abyss is one seriously scary character. Now would you please get me out of this bloody contraption?
Bro, chill. We were talking about Mystique, and Mystique is... If at any moment Mystique is ever good, it's for her own survival. And so I've never considered Mystique to ever be a good guy, and that's why these movies was such an annoying... Like, what a stupid thing they did with Jennifer Lawrence and Mystique in the newer movies, and they basically built the movies around Jennifer Lawrence just because of her success with Hunger Games. Honestly, because otherwise I don't see any other reason. People love Jennifer Lawrence because she's so she's so, you know, relatable and down to earth. And people love her. People love her. People are gonna love her. Let's make this movie around her. I can imagine the pitch meetings already. No. No. The best X-Men movie that's came out recently, the one that probably of all of them hit it out of the park, would be Deadpool 2. Deadpool 2 is so much better than all those other ones. All the X-Men movies and stuff. They're the choices that they had for the different the actor choices for the characters, that whole series knocked it out. The fact that they did the whole thing they did with Juggernaut was so entertaining. Colossus was 110 perfect. Bringing in some other ones, it was great. I wish I could have saw more X-Men in that movie, but it's okay. Cable was perfect, dude. Josh Brolin or whatever as Cable was perfect.
Oh, well, in that case, you can keep out of my way and we'll get along just fine.
When Deadpool 2 came out, no way, Adam, that's dope. So your partner and you are both big fans of that. Okay, so that's always good. Is that what you guys have in common?
Well, sure it does.
Partner also likes Marvel stuff. Dude, Deadpool 2 was great. So good. So good.
You bet your bottom dollar it is. And the next thing I know, I'm being tortured as an example to the others. I'm a real hero, I am. Yeah, he took off a couple of hours ago. Left one of his horsemen in charge.
Didn't I already talk to him about this? What the fuck? Oh, because I don't know what the. They forced us to talk to him again after breaking him free, and then he basically just said the same stuff he would have said if we didn't break him free. I don't know. Let's not go there yet, because it looks like these other two rooms we haven't actually got in yet. That's blocked. Okay. Weirdly enough, yeah, hell yeah. Oh yeah. Well, you gotta have stuff in common. What better thing than the world of Marvel? Yeah, tell me about it. I made sure not to play as Wolverine when we had to face Magneto in the last game. I had to face Magneto like earlier today. Even though I don't think it actually makes a difference, it's probably totally fine. But I don't feel comfortable. I would never send Wolverine after Magneto. Help! Help! He was like, help! I need help! Oh, Pyro is just he's an add-on. Kind of like how Havoc assisted us in the first one a couple different times. This one, it looks like Pyro's going to hang out with us for the rest of this mission. Oh, look at that cool symbol. Look at the ground. That's dope. I don't know, where are my game cards? I can only do one at a time. That's kind of a bummer, right, guys? In X-Men Legends 1, his card throw would be a fan of 3, I think. Yet in this one they changed it to 1 at a time, which is fine. 1 at a time is his bag. He doesn't need to throw 3. Cool. But it's still I think it would be cooler if he did. Guys, we're going late. We're going late today, so we're gonna call it here. You guys come in here and we talk about the stuff, and time flies by, and I don't even realize it. Where's last save? Let's go to game 4. because I don't know when this level is going to end, so I don't want to just keep going. It keeps going longer and longer. It's like every time you achieve something, they're like, great, well, in the next room, so-and-so could really use some help. But it's been a fun time. Tomorrow we're going to continue this. Today's Thursday, so tomorrow will be Friday. So yeah, definitely. We'll be back tomorrow and make some more progress on this. Tomorrow we'll play as Brotherhood. Oh shit, you know what? Because we got Pyro with us right now, let's do the switch before I forget. How about that? That way we start tomorrow with the switch. We already have Pyro with the team, so let's get Magneto on here. Let's get, oh god, Juggernaut. I kind of want to. Ooh. I know we wouldn't say that she's part of the Brotherhood, but let's bring in Scarlet Witch. Let's bring in Scarlet Witch. Papa's in. We're gonna have his little baby girl. The Juggernaut. Okay. Well, he's a Juggernaut. Skin. Yes. I was afraid for a second. What is that? Ultimate Juggernaut? Ugh. Classic Juggernaut. There you go. That's the way he should be. What about Magneto? Can we change his look? Oh, we take his helmet off. No, we'll leave it on. Scarlet Witch. Yes. There we go. I gotta say, I like the Scarlet Witch because it is pretty cool. The black and stuff. But, bro. She's looking fucking fine right there. So we're gonna go Scarlet Witch there. And then, who's the last of the Brotherhood we got? Is it Toad? Is it just Toad? Ugh. Gross. Toad it is. What's this? I doubt he has a secondary. Ooh, Brotherhood View, a team bonus. 5%. And they do consider Scarlet Witch to be a part of it, so that's good. And it looks like she has to be, because otherwise we don't have enough Brotherhood. It looks like he either has brown or blue. I'm gonna give him the blue. Details is there. Everyone should level up on their own. It says remaining points? No, auto. I told them I wanted to do stuff auto. I wonder if any of the characters we were playing with leveled up at all. Nope, can't do that. Wasn't that something? Oh, he did have some stuff equipped. Good. Huh. Cool. Alright, let's accept it. Alright, guys, so starting tomorrow will be Brotherhood with Pyro. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You got, what do we got? Magneto. That's five Brotherhood right there, working together. I'm surprised we don't have Sabretooth right now. I thought Sabretooth was a playable character in this one. Maybe not. That's a bummer. That's okay. Not a big deal. But yeah, tomorrow we'll be back with some more of this. Yeah, everyone out there that's been hanging out with me today, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a good night. And catch me tomorrow. Don't miss out. I'll see you then. Have a good one. See ya.